everybody! I hope you're all doing well. So, it's the beginning of October, and I've been saying this a lot, that the 1st of October is this big day in the universe, and everything's gonna happen on the 1st of October. Well, the 1st of October was a few days ago, but it feels like the end of September and this first week of October is got a lot going on. And I know it's not just me, it's a lot of people, and there's stress involved in it. There's we're getting on the borderline of a really joyous exhale because we got there, we made it to the top of the mountain, and now we can rejoice. It just feels like a lot of busybody work, and I really feel strongly that we're in kind of like a nesting phase. So for those of you who have been pregnant and know what it is like to go full term, about 2 weeks before you finally have a baby, you suddenly get this incredible second wind, and now everything's got to be clean, everything's got to be put in places. You don't even know how you're doing it. You can just go strong all day long, and you just become super busy, and you're getting it done, and you're preparing for a big event to take place. And I feel like a lot of us are doing this right now. We're getting this weird nesting feeling, men and women, and we're preparing for a big event. I like the thought of it. And, big events, let's just see these big events are the most joyous, most miraculous blessings that could possibly be bestowed upon us all, right? No challenges, no trauma, just joy. So I'll tell you guys, I have finally gotten my Zodiac energy readings done for October. I was really hoping I could get these done before October 1st, but I've completed them over the last couple days, and I'm really excited. All 13 Zodiac energy readings are complete, so we're including Ophiuchus. If you're not aware, I have another YouTube channel called Zodiac Energy Readings, and you should check it out so you can find out what your Zodiac message is for October. And I will say it is a lot of fun, and I'm just gonna say that you gotta go check it out and find out for yourself what the fun is all about for you. Okay, let me think here. There's a lot of things that I've been noticing lately. And one of the big things I've been noticing is an inspiration to do some inner cleaning and some listening to the inner selves as well. And I've been contemplating this phenomenon a lot, is what is it to be a human? So I always think about this. And to be a human as one mind, and one mind in a plethora of emotions, trying to comprehend itself in every moment of every day. But there's so many different parts of us that are communicating with the one mind. So we are a collective. We are a hive within us. So within us, there are parts of ourself that still remember difficult times, that these difficult times haven't healed in this part of yourself's heart. Even if it feels like it was so long ago and you're way past it, there's so many inner selves. And so I've been getting in touch with all my inner selves by doing journeys, which I do. And so I just, I close my eyes, and then I enter into my different chakra bodies. So, and just see what's there. And I will say there was some surprises that came along. But I'll go into my third eye and see what's going on, what's everybody up to in there, what's everybody doing in my throat, in my communications body, what's everybody up to in my heart, So I have to go check on myself. It's kind of weird. But I will say that I've noticed that there's something about the sexual body and really the self-love part of life, and also the joys of life, right? Sexual body isn't just about intimacy. It's about how are we celebrating us? How are we celebrating ourselves? How are we celebrating life? And it's the pleasures of life, right? And so in doing some energy work in this area, I was surprised to find some of my inner selves um, that needed to be purified and cleared out. It was a bit strange. It kind of threw me for a loop. So when I enter into this space, then I will see what is there, right? And then I'll see what needs to be looked at or worked on. And I was taken aback because it was, I entered into like an old dungeon. And I was like, oh God, what is this old dungeon? And it's cold and it's icy. And as I enter in, there's a part of me that's gotten kind of twisted up. And it's almost like it was like a long forgotten me that everybody, all the me's forgot about. And it was like left alone. So I'm walking in and this me is like, oh man, this me needs a lot of hugs. And I did some cool things. And I actually wanted to share some of these cool things with you guys too. But I started to open this old dungeon, which this isn't just about this life. It's about all the lives. It's about my consciousness as having been past, present, and future, and having, will be and has been, in time. And so I opened this dungeon door and I welcomed in beautiful energies, all right? And I was thinking of like Aphrodite and Kuan Yin and Mother Mary and Jesus and I just like listed on and all these archangels I forgot about came to say hello. And the next thing I know, my sexual body, I know it's such a weird thing. Okay, my sacral chakra, that sounds better. All right, so my sacral chakra was just filling up with so much light and so much happiness. I started to notice that any of the aggravated inner voices, any of the kind of resistance or the gloominess of life kind of feelings just dissipated because I am brightening and creating more sunlight in a space that needed love. It needed love. And so I welcomed in all of this loving energy and I built an emerald pyramid, and I welcomed Archangel Raphael in, and this emerald pyramid is just a place of love, and it was like a paradise experience. And I started to place this emerald pyramid of love with all our friends, all of the happiest, most joyous energies, and I started to place them in all of my chakras, which I felt like crazy expanded, which I can also feel crazy expanded. I can continue to feel crazy expanded throughout my life. So I felt really great. And then I started to take a look at my Earth Star Chakra and my Soul Star Chakra. And I was surprised to find out that my Soul Star Chakra was a little sleepy. It was on the sleepier side. So I activated that, and I activated my Earth Star Chakra, which surprised me as well because it wasn't really boisterous. It wasn't vibrationally boisterous like I had anticipated it would be. And then I went above and beyond because you can just keep going and going and going, and you're going to run into more and more energy centers above and beyond anything you could fathom even. And so I kept going and going, and I just started activating the next energy center, above, below, below. And I felt myself just like growing and expanding. So you see the value of healing yourself, for one. The value of healing the sacral chakra. Everybody needs more love. Like we need more self-love. We need more of the reasons why life is so worth living. And we need that in a Garden of Eden within our sexual selves. We need that because it gives us just that awesome balance, that awesome flow without resistance, and it just feels so pure and so bright, and it encourages all the energy bodies to just open up to receiving pure love. And so it was exciting for me. And let me see. So I did that, and I felt like it was another sign that I must be preparing my energy field for something more to come. I don't know what that would be, but I do energy work on myself regularly, but this seemed to be like above and beyond what I feel called to do. And I just kept going and going and going and going with it. And it was just Awesome. It was just like simply awesome. Okay, give me just a second here. I want to see if there's anything else I feel inspired to tell you. Let me see here. So I think I've said everything I feel like saying about just life and what I feel and what I've been sensing about future life and the value of healing. And I wanted to actually share a gift of love with all of you. And I wanted to share an emerald pyramid of love with your sacral chakra. But I want to share it with all your chakras. And let's just keep going and going with it. So I can be like fully activated, you can be fully activated, we can all feel ready for whatever is to come. And it feels like good things. It feels like really good things are on the very near horizon. Okay. So, how am I going to begin? Okay, I'm actually just going to step into your sacral chakra, which it's like whether you're male or female, everybody has an energy womb, okay? And so in the energy womb, I can find out a lot about your vulnerabilities. Like even memories of growing up in childhood and being bullied or people breaking your heart, you can find it in your sacral chakra. There's a lot of trauma that we carry in this space. And so I'm just going to walk into your sacral chakra. I just want to start there because there's something really special about this chakra in the energies right now. So, and I'm actually manifesting a pyramid, and it's made out of emerald energy. And I'm placing it here in your own dungeon version. We all have hidden dungeons in our inner collective. We all do. So in your own hidden dungeon, in the places where it hurts the most, in your sacral chakra, I'm placing a emerald pyramid of love, okay? And all the doors are open so that all the parts of you in this space that need to be heard, that need hugs, that need love, can find their way into the Emerald Pyramid. And there's so many happy faces here. All of the best happy faces are here. And there's just so many. And any of the energies that you need to release, you can release. Any shame, any guilt, any embarrassment, any feelings of being infected or degraded or disturbed by life in any time in your life, even in other lifetimes. We're just going to let it all out in here. And we're going to let the emerald energies and all of the love that is here with us to just eat it all up and then emit more love. So we're eating the negative energies that just transform into love in the love of all. So it just creates more love. So we're just getting brighter and brighter and brighter. It's really nice. Okay, I'm now creating an emerald pyramid, and I'm going to place it in your solar plexus chakra, which is your emotional gut. And any of the emotions that you're going through right now, even repressed emotions that you need to really let those surface so you can vent them out already. We're going to place an emerald pyramid here so all of your inner selves can enter into the pyramid and be healed. And it's just pure love here. Like there's just nothing but happy faces here. So any of these hurt emotions, any time in your life where you felt you weren't heard or you tried to do something and it didn't work out your way, or maybe you're afraid of giving speeches and you really screwed up this time, and this just confirms you just cannot do speeches. Like there's so much emotion going on, you know? Fears of the future, fears of any kind. sadness, grief, disappointments in self, like all that stuff. So we're calling all of your inner selves and the emotional gut to come and enter into this emerald pyramid where all the love is, so they can just vent it all out. It's just like trees, you know. There's carbon dioxide, and then the trees absorb it and then turn it into oxygen. So it's like they take what would be negative energy for us and turn it into positive energy. So they consume it and then transform it into something that makes our lives better. So these happy faces are like trees, just consuming the old energies and releasing positive, happy love energy, which helps you to feel so much brighter. It feels really good. It feels really important. So we're going to create an emerald pyramid in your heart, okay? And we're just going to let this absorb any aspects of yourself that have felt heartbroken. There's also feelings of I'm not enough, or I don't know how to be enough for somebody that I want to be enough for. It's just feelings of, I don't know, it's kind of romantic failure in a way. And trying to be understood, because what you're doing is coming from the heart, but then other people translate it wrong, and then it degrades you. And it's kind of like spitting on something that is special to you. And it makes a sour feeling in the heart. I also experienced that here too. So we're just welcoming any of the inner selves in the heart here to enter into the Emerald Pyramid in order to feel a transformation and a bright renewal. That feels so much better. Throat is another big one right now, about how we're expressing ourselves, because it feels like there's a lot of to-do. And so in a lot of to-do, it is about how you're expressing yourself. And maybe you're in the process of buying a new car. Well, the car is also an expression of you. And so there could be a personality in a certain, do I want a Jeep, or do I want, I don't know, a Dodge Durango, or it could be anything, right? But you choose a car based on your relationship with how you feel about that vehicle and how it relates to your income, but it's an expression of self, and so it does have a relationship with the throat. And you have to swallow the price down, like you have to digest it. Like there can be so many different responses to simply buying a vehicle. And so the throat is also a big part of self-expression. Communication is big right now. That's another one. So I'm placing an emerald pyramid here in your throat chakra. All right, yeah, you got some shy selves. We all do, okay? So I see like shy versions that are hiding in the corners, and they're not speaking up about how they truly feel inside. And they're shy about it. They don't want to be misunderstood, but they also don't want to screw up. Maybe they don't know what the right words are. Maybe they just simply don't even want to go there, so they just don't even say anything at all. So I'm welcoming all of this shyness and resistance of self-expression to enter into the Emerald Pyramid. There's so many happy faces in here that are welcoming in these many selves that need hugs. There's a bit of a cough or a release of old energy that's just got lodged in the throat. And it's interesting, there's ideas about what are you consuming right now, because everything that you choose to put in your mouth has to be swallowed down, and your throat has a relationship with those things. And also, what we choose to eat can also mimic how we feel inside as well. So there's something about, I just keep seeing fresh lemon water, and I keep seeing fresh fruits, and a fresh foods, like the experience of consuming something very fresh, and you just feel the freshness in your throat, and you feel it when you swallow it down, and it makes you feel good. All right, we're going into the third eye here. Okay, Emerald Pyramid for the third eye. There's a lot of dense energy in here. And a lot of this needs to be exhaled. There's just simply too much energy going on in the mind, an overload. And they're showing me how sometimes overthinking things, it can block the third eye. It can create a block from you seeing more intuitively into whatever it is that you're thinking about. So you can think about it with ego, so to speak. Ego is not a bad guy, but there's something about connecting with the higher self or the higher wisdom that is more intuitive and helping you to intuitively get through things. That is the deeper wisdom. That is you accessing deeper wisdom instead of just something that works out for today. It's helping you to see your soul journey. Okay, so there's a resistance of letting go of some of this because the idea is that thoughts are important. And thoughts need to be had in order to comprehend or make decisions about. But in this case, we need to get more intuitive. And you have ego selves in here that are like too good for the Emerald Pyramid right now. They are not doing the Emerald Pyramid. They don't feel they have to. They feel they're in the right. And I say, okay, well then be in the right, but why not just hang out with with a fresh new crowd of happy faces? You might enjoy a little bit of change. See, when you don't threaten the ego, when you just encourage the ego into a better state of being, then everybody wins, okay? But don't threaten ego, otherwise ego will be like, yeah, right. I do what I want, you don't tell me what to do. And then it gets bigger and bigger and more out of control. So we just like, okay, ego, you can do whatever you want, just be ego. But why don't you come hang out with us anyway? And then we can have a fun time. Now ego enters the Emerald Pyramid, and we secretly trapped ego. But now it's absorbing joy and higher vibes, and it's creating a more pleasant atmosphere, and ego's kind of letting go of what was yesterday or what was earlier today, and it's just feeling like it's on a mini vacation. And now ego inflation goes down, and Emerald Pyramid gets brighter, which is great. It's going to help you get more in tune with your intuitive nature. That feels a lot better, and we're going to activate the crown here, the root. I'm just going to go into Soul Star Chakra first, which is up there, and then I'm going to take crown, all right? And then crown, I like to just take crown and Soul Star Chakra and have them kind of intermingle, so that they're working more closely together. So Emerald Pyramid is going into your Soul Star Chakra, and we're gonna Emerald Pyramid up the crown too. All right, Soul Star Chakra first, stepping in here. It feels a bit dried out. See, mine also felt dried out. I don't know if there's like a thing where we've jumped up a notch, and so we need to just have a renewal or a reactivation of our chakras here, so that we're more in line with the new energies. So I'm just wondering if maybe that might be what this is about. But it seems like the soul star chakra, like it seems like we need to be really activating and healing our inner selves and preparing for something big and juicy and awesome. So let's see. So the Emerald Pyramid is going in here. And I see it's like the birth of new. And I see Soul Star Chakra being kind of turned inside out, and it turns into a very beautiful, elegant woman. She still seems quite sleepy. And I'm going to bring Crown up in here and have them working more closely together. And Crown comes in as a male energy. And I welcome the male and female energies of the Crown and Soul Star Chakra to enter into the Emerald Pyramid and to develop a really beautiful bond and union with each other. Instantly, light is just like a star is born kind of thing, and the light just instantly comes straight on down, straight on through, but it just seems to shine forever above, below, in all sacred directions, but it's also emitting from all parts of you too, through all parts of you. And it feels like, wow, beautiful, super awesome. Let's just kick it up a notch, and I'm just going to go one step above the Soul Star Chakra. We'll just call it Soul Star Chakra 2. I don't know if there's like technical names here, but we're just going to go up there. It feels like it's really high up and has been kind of forgotten about. And I'm drawing a star symbol inside here. It's like a sacred geometry thing. And it's a bit closed off, but it's starting to open up, and it's a bit of it has more of a male energy to it, but it's kind of formless. It doesn't have like a male face or anything. And it tells me that it misses him hearing the sounds of the harp strings. And it wants to feel music inside of itself. And so I'm placing an emerald pyramid here, and this emerald pyramid is emitting frequencies and sounds of pure love. That feels a lot better. It feels like we're really tall. Feels like we're really, really tall all of a sudden. Alright, let's just go check out our star chakra here. And root. Our star chakra is sort of like in waiting, is the feeling. It's patiently waiting. And it feels feminine. And I'm placing an emerald pyramid here beneath your feet, way down there. And I'm welcoming Root to come with me and work with the Earth Star Chakra. Okay, hold on a second here. There's just a bit of a release going on. Okay. Oh man, it's disorienting. Very disorienting. There's a lot of interaction going on here, a lot of talking and communication. And I'm welcoming male and female sides to enter into this emerald pyramid. And so we're just going to go one more step below this one and see what we find here. All right. Oh, it's sleepy and disoriented in a way, like it's like had a really hard good night's sleep and just trying to wake up and the alarm clock's going off, but it's like the eyes are rolling around in the head still, like is this trying really hard to wake up? Can't seem to wake up. This feels more feminine to me. Having a very hard time waking up. So I place an emerald pyramid way down here. Man, I'm starting to feel it's getting like really tall. Feels like I'm really tall. And I tell her about this other guy that's way up there. She's starting to remember. And when she remembers him, she starts to glow with the light, and she tells me something. It's like about the music. It's sort of some missing words, but it's about the music. Almost like she fell asleep and she was supposed to be playing him a song or something. Singing to him. So she walks into the Emerald Pyramid and her heart starts to glow and she starts to sing a song. There's sounds of harp strings. It sounds like harp strings. And I can hear the echo of the same where he is in this Emerald Pyramid. It sounds like harp strings as well. And there's radiating happiness, and it's love. It's pure love, like it's a romantic love. It's sacral chakra, kind of like intimacy love between these two. It feels so much better balanced. I'm just going to relax for a moment here. There's a lot of energy going on. I almost feel like integrating these emerald pyramids into the heart portal here. Like taking the third eye and the throat, taking it into the heart, and the emotional gut and the sexual body, and taking it into the heart. And the crown working with soul star chakra, and the root working with earth star chakra, and these two additional ones working together. It feels good to me to create this harmonious balance. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just taking the third eye pyramid energy and I'm placing it in the heart. And I'm taking the throat and I'm placing it in the heart, and it's all about working together. It's about chakras working as a team. Now I'm taking the emotional gut and I'm placing it in the heart. And the sacral chakra, sexual body, and just placing it in the heart here. And it's really easy because so much harmonious healing has already taken place. So there's not a lot of work that we have to do in the heart to get everybody working together because they're feeling so much more harmonious. It feels really clean, like fresh air. Okay. That's what I have to share with all of you today. I knew I wanted to talk about some of these things that I've been noticing and discovering. And I never really know how any of this stuff is going to come out of my mouth because I don't really like prepare for these conversations. It just like comes out. And but I did know that I wanted to share energy work with all of you guys for sure and try out this emerald pyramid for you. because it was so cool and it was so healing for me, and I felt just so activated and expanded in a way that surprised me. I didn't expect to hear some of these inner voices speaking and expressing themselves in these difficult ways, and getting them back into a harmonious balance. I felt just like life is beautiful, and it was easy. It was easy, and it was so like well deserving, and it was time. But it's almost as if seeing these two, like earth and soul star chakras, seeing these and the way that they're needing activated right now, there's something about the energies. It's almost like we've stepped up a notch already, and now it's time to just get ourselves acclimated and activated to this new dimensional plane. Whatever, I don't know how else to describe it other than that. That's what it's like. So now we're all good to go. We're all ready. Okay, thank you for joining me in this conversation and this healing. I hope you enjoyed it. If any of you are interested in working with me one-on-one for a psychic session, please visit me at my website at abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. And be sure to check out my Zodiac Energy Readings YouTube channel. It's just Zodiac Energy Readings. And then guess what? I have 3 total YouTube channels. So I also have a YouTube channel called Abbey's Psychic Services, and I'm sharing some really cool sessions out there that I'm doing for clients. And these are clients that are open-minded to sharing, and I'm trying to get in a rhythm here where there's a new posting every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I've got quite a lot of sessions to share. So there's plenty to come, and there's lots of postings to come. So check out that YouTube channel too. Okay, I hope you all have a great day, and thank you again for all your love and support.